Sup Nerds, Free 99 here, having a nibble at Wordy Weapon, a Mad-Lib style roguelite. It's being developed and published by Andrew Amisola. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find it on Steam. Let's right in. So it looks like we've got Graham Moore. Anybody else? Quivera? And then 1, 2, 3, 4 characters locked for the full game. That's fine. 2 characters isn't that bad to choose from. At least we do have a choice. We're gonna stick with Graham Moore here because they're the first one that popped up. Captain of the Guard, professional, precise. You've armed him for years. He trusts your craft. They're strong at using physical and earth. I'm sure we'll find out what that is in a moment. They're weak to using poison and dark. So I guess paladin style character. Proficiencies in slashing, so I guess swords. But they're terrible at magic, so maybe not a paladin. Just your bog standard physical DPS hero. Passive of intimidating. Enemy HP decreased by 20%. Seems awesome. Let's go! So we got a ghost. Dord, the dictionary deleted me, but I'm still here. Okay. Wordsmith, I need a wordy weapon to defeat this foe. Click to continue. I guess they like using swords, so we'll do that. Heroes have their preferred weapon. Mine, a sword. A weapon alone is not enough. It needs to be enhanced. Words can be elemental or define its rarity. Keep in mind the hero and enemy strengths and weaknesses. Select a word and place it in a slot depending where it'll take on its proper form as an adjective or a noun. Okay. So, adjectives. I'm guessing, so we're dealing 2 damage right now with our sword. 1 AP times 2. And then we need to deal 16 in total against the ghost. So, so if we're good at physical and earth, does that mean they're resisting light and lightning? And they're bad against physical and dark? Because if so, actually that wouldn't make any sense. They're ghosts. Why would they be bad against physical? I feel like it's the other way. If we're good at physical and earth, you shouldn't use physical and dark. You should be using light and lightning, because again, ghost. Which, yeah, they would be resisting physical and dark, right? That's what this is telling me. So let's Earth is in between, so maybe we can put a quake here. That's more wordy. Continue forging until the weapon will be powerful enough to defeat the enemy, indicated by its AP in the center and the enemy's HP bar. When you're ready, hit forged weapon. Okay, this music just became super loud suddenly, and I am not a fan of it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down here to non-ear splitting volumes. And then I guess sound effects can be 70. That seems fine. So yeah, we're hitting for 12. We need 4 more damage. Can we put in something? So like this maybe? Oops. 24 seems a bit much. Can we put something else? Maybe like bolt? 28. That's even higher. Physical and earth. You're physical. I think that's the problem. So if we do 2 times 2, and this is 2 times 1.5. So if we go bolt, we're off by 1. Is there something else better than a sword that we can put in here? Not really. Sword's basically the best thing. Lightning is really good, but we're 1 damage off. So we would have to use 2 cards anyways. So maybe if we do crush and like toxin. That's exactly 16. So we're making the crushing toxic sword to deal exactly 16 damage to the ghost. Forge the weapon. Exactly 16 damage. Enemy defeated, that gives us 20 gold. We can check out the damage breakdown here. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we've got, what, 4 times 6 is 16? Yeah. Gives you a bit of math. I see you haven't lost your edge, wordsmith. Next, you'll be able to buy and sell words, tools, and more. Accompany me on this adventure. All I ask is to craft me a wordy weapon. That is what we are here to do. What are we looking at here? Talents? Talents? No talents just yet. I guess these are the artifacts. We got money here. Wait. Interest on exit plus 19. On exit of this menu. So we got plus 4 gold. And then slots of 15 empty. What do you mean? Oh, okay. I see here. So we have 24 slots in total. Because we're gonna have... How many? 15 empty slots? So the less words we have when we leave this place, the better for us monetarily. The next fight after, or I guess the next shop after the next fight. But also, less cards for us to use in this upcoming fight means less choices for us to maybe hit the mark. So you got a risk reward system here. That's not bad. I do enjoy that. I don't know where the gold plus 4 is coming from though. I'm guessing that's just if we spend something, because this is 45. Let's see here. We've got somebody that's weak to earth and dark. Okay, so green means we should be paying attention to this. Just like how we should be paying attention to what we're strong on. And then they resist lightning and physical. So we shouldn't do lightning or physical. So world and sky is earth and lightning, fire and water. We don't want that. Well, we sort of do. We want the earth, we don't want the lightning. We got physical, poison, light, and dark. So we want to keep quake. We don't have any dark. I guess, would be beneficial to sell lightning. Or at the very least, a blaze and tide. So if we sell this, our money plus 19 should go up to plus 20. Or wait, we should probably sell something safer. Or maybe we should buy this first and then sell something that we don't need. Maybe, something like that. If we do this, let's start with this. Let's spend money, see what we get out of it. So we're going down by $25. It went down to 13. So plus 2 gold because we only have $20 left. Okay, so it's 10% of what you have. The gold is 20% of what you have, and then it's 1-to-1 on how many slots you have. I understand. So the less money that you spend and the less spaces that you have, the more money you'll have on the next round. Good to know, good to know. We suck at magic, so I feel like we should always be selling magic. Blunt is a 1x multiplier, and so is a bow, so we'll keep that. They resist lightning, so I guess we should get rid of this lightning. But I feel like it'll be useful on other fights. So I don't know if that's the play here. We've also got this tools on the side of it. Copy a selected word from your inventory. That's not bad. I'm guessing these are like one-time use items. Transform the enemy and remove the resistances. That could come in clutch, honestly. Generate a random tier 3 word and add it to your inventory for $25. That would tank our money. But tier 3 I'm guessing is really good because this has a base AP. Okay, so the tier is basically just the base AP, what you're multiplying with. So that for 25, I don't think that's good enough. Let's not buy any of these. We could also buy another body and soul, but that'll very tank our money. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we have an earth. I think we don't have dark. That's the thing. Maybe we should buy this. I'm gonna buy this. We got a great sword. That's perfect. Poison, poison, legendary. Legendary's cool. But then that only gives us 9 money next turn. So we should get rid of something. We're weak at using poison. I feel like selling these is the good, is something that we should be doing. Good idea. That's the word I'm thinking of. So at least we get $11 on the next shop. Maybe also sell this tier 1 fire. I don't see any reason we would be using tier 1s when tier 2s are clearly better, except for maybe the weapon. Actually, let's get rid of the weapon too. We only need one weapon to fight this person, this vulgar vandal. So plus 16 on the next round, plus we are basically guaranteed another crate. Let's exit. That was a long time in the shop. I've heard enough. Shut up and fight. So the great sword. We've got a great sword here. I'll end you piece of. So we got a 4 damage here. We need another 20. They die to Earth and Dark. We're really good with Earth. So Quake might be enough. Quake is exactly enough. Let's forge this weapon. The Quaking Greatsword for 24 damage. Quick victory there. 20 bucks earned. We got 55. We could buy both of the crates. Weapon Master. All weapons get ×3 proficiency bonus. That's not bad. ×3 proficiency bonus when using something like magic. When we pull nothing good from these 2 crates. Wouldn't be so terrible. Replace a word with its opposite element equivalent. I don't know enough about the game to be able to tell what the opposite is. Because, like, well, I guess I could assume that water is opposite to fire and then lightning and earth. What would poison's opposite be? Because light would be dark. Poison, physical, I'm guessing there's a magical. What's poison's? Yeah. Not know enough about the game. Polymorph, transform the enemy, remove the resistances. Could also be good. I think we'll just stick to finding out what other words are in the game. We got a Warhammer, we got Blaze, we got Water, we got Quake. Quake is really good. We also have a weapon. They are weak to fire and poison. We do have a couple of fires. I think this is fine. We can exit the shop here, claim 15 gold for next round. That's enough to buy another crate. Synonym roll. Prepare to die. Perish, expire. Cease. Your bread, what was that? All those words are for the same thing, and none of them are survivor. I'm on a roll, a bun, a breaded thing. I get it. So let's use the Warhammer here. That only does 2 damage. Fire and poison. So if we put Blaze and then another Blaze, we get to 30. There's a gem here of ×2W. Not exactly. Well, I can guess what that means. So like this boosted AP is 1.5, so you would be like a 3 times if I put you in here? No. It goes to ×2, I guess. Oh, so it takes whatever and then just doubles it. Okay. Or not doubles it, but just makes it ×2. So if we go like this, we get 60. Maybe we take out a blazing? And we put in, like, water? 42, exactly 42. That's perfect. Forge the weapon. Forge our blazing, watery warhammer of the bolt. 42 damage. Perfect. Continue. I'm guessing these are the artifacts, if you've ever played any type of roguelike before. Exactly 3 words. We get a multiplier of 2.5. Round 1, 2, 3, we get a ×10 10? Just a straight up times 10? Why is this not a tier 2? That sounds crazy. Wait, no. Is it round? Or is it... I don't think this is as good as I think it is. Because we're on like round 5 now, right? So this would just help you out early game. So why would you give me this past round 3? Unless there's like a infinite mode, I guess? Or something? Huh. Water plus fire equals times 10. Or exactly 3 words. Does the weapon count as a word? We're gonna find out. It's blue, it's a tier 2. I'm assuming it's better than the others. Let's grab it. They hate physical and earth. We have some earth, we have some physical. We could save our money here. Upgrade a selected words tier by 1. I don't know if that's good or not. We have $75. We could easily buy both of these. But then tank our money next round. I think having options is not bad. And then we'll just sell any tier 1 options that we get. We got a staff here. We got a tier 3. That's pretty good. What do we get in here? A staff again, a basilisk, rush, toxin. We got some poison stuff. We suck at using poison and they resist poison, so these are sell items. It also gives us a bit of money for the next round, so that's not bad. There's no tier 1s. We're starting to get into tier 3, so we might look into selling the tier 1 items or tier 2 items. But that's not there yet. We got double crush. Maybe we should sell some of these tides. I don't think we're gonna need 4 tides. Duplicates are fine. We might end up using one of these during the fight. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's exit the shop. Do we have physical and earth? We have physical, we have earth. This should be fine. Round 4, the Comma Chameleon. Let's take a break. Yeah, they sound like somebody who is like exhausted. If any of you have ever watched Malcolm in Middle, that dude in the wheelchair, Stevie I think was their name. That's how I read this. Stop pausing. Yeah, and then we're just making fun of him. Anyway, great sword. I mean, we might as well. So we got the bonus times 2 from our talent. Oh, okay, so the sword does count as a word. Okay, I understand. And then they hate physical and earth. Unfortunately, that's what we're good at. So we could do this and maybe just kill them. Close, very close. If we add this, that's 200. That's too much. 200 is too much. What if we do double crush? How's that looking? 168. That is still too much. So even like a quake will be very high. Okay. So then we need something small, like the title. 120 still? Oof. If we go like tide, what'll happen? 72? 72 is not bad. It uses up less of our stuff. I mean, the passive is carrying most of this. Let's go ahead and forge it. I don't think we're gonna make it any better than this. I doubt it. Tidal Blazing Greatsword. 72 damage on a 64 health minion. Plus 20 bucks, we got 62 in the shop. Our next is another Comma Chameleon at 120. Physical and earth? We have earth, we have physical. I don't feel like spending the money here. We should have more than enough. to just beat this, because the other one was super easy to get us to 160 damage. So yeah, let's exit the shop, let our money continue. I've got no patience for your punctuation games. Neither do I. Staff, sure. We've got, what, crushing rush? Yeah, 105 easily. We just need to do 14. Do we do tide again? 75? That's a bit too low. If we do bear, maybe? 97 out of 96? That's pretty good. Forge the weapon. Furious Tidal Staff. 97 damage. Continue. 90 bucks. The Pun Goblin mini boss. Yeah, we're on round 6, chapter 1. So that passive, I'm guessing, would be useful on chapter 2, but it's way past being useful now. Physical and light. We've got physical. We could use some light. And they're both in the same pack. This seems like a good time to do body and soul. We got a great sword again. That's great. Toxin's getting deleted. I think we'll delete Toxin. Nightmare might not be so bad. It is a 0.5 times multiplier, but it has a pretty decent base AP. We could also buy another one. But I like how quote-unquote small but varied our stash is. Anything new? Copy a selected word? We could copy the greatsword. That's not a bad idea. We're good at slashing. Bind the boss and disable their special ability. This is a mini boss. And it doesn't look like they have any special abilities. So this, I'm guessing, would be very useful very soon. I'm gonna take that. Anything that makes the boss fight a lot easier, I will take. Pun Goblin. I'm dead Shiri puns. That's the worst pun I've ever heard. Do you say anything else? Prepare to be punished. Prepare to punish... What? Prepare to punish you? Shouldn't it be like prepare to be punished? Get it? Get it? Anyway, you're terrible. I hate you. We're gonna kill you with a greatsword. That's how much I hate you. Physical light is what they're weak to. So if we do double crush, is that enough? 168 to 166? Let's just forge it. 168 damage. Get some money. Victory. Bonus. Oh, boss reward. Nice. Sort of. Didn't realize there would be boss rewards. If we have 100 or more gold, double our DPS. 3 or word types in Forge plus multiplier. Word types. So we can't just do crushing. Our 3 words would have to be unique from each other, and we would get a 5 times multiplier. First and last elemental words, same element. Reread times 2. So this one, we would benefit from doing crushing. This one would be a hindrance. Is reread better than just a straight up times 5? It probably is. Or is a times 2 better? Because I want to say this times 2 is after everything. This would be before everything. So like it would be a times 5 added to like a 30 added to like a 15. Where this one would be a 30 plus 15 would be a times 45, and then it gets doubled. But we would have to keep 100 gold. I can faintly see that we're at 64. So it wouldn't take that long to double this. We would just not spend money on our next shop. I like this. I like it. I like the idea. We're just $4 short. We need to sell something. We'll sell this tier 1 stone. No, we're good with earth. Fire, dark, earth, poison. Okay, they resist earth. So yeah, let's sell this. and then we'll sell this. And now our talent should be, yeah, 104 of $100. So we can't buy anything. And then we'll just go in. And then we'll hopefully deal... Give me your brr, the vowel goblin. So they stole the vowels. I understand. Yeah, we would just have to kill you with what we have. Which is fine. That is okay. 3 words or less. Fire and dark. So if we put voided and we put phoenix, that's $2.99. That's pretty big. If we go Leviathan, maybe? Not enough. If we go Quake, not enough. What was our talent? Yeah, keep money up and then exactly 3 words. Maybe we use up the rare. 390? Nope. Magic. 341. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is good enough. We use 3 things, we murder him. I would feel better if we used up one of our duplicates though, but it doesn't get us there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, let's go. What if we do Leviathan? 260. That's better. That's better. Torrential Infernal Sword of Nothing. $260 damage on a 256 health enemy. That's pretty good. 20 bucks. We can now buy stuff again, which we should. Lightning and Dark, the passive voice. Lightning is up here, Dark is down there. 1 weapon plus 3 elemental. The money's not going up, which is good. We don't care enough for poison or dark, though. So we could just bank it on the lightning, and I think that's what we'll do. We got a Warhammer, we got a lightning bolt, we got blaze, and we got legendary. Oh, we got double legendary. Nice. Let's exit here. Your defeat has been predetermined by forces, unnamed forces. Sure it has, buddy. Sure it has. We should have sold the staff. There's no reason to use it. We got a Warhammer. They died of lightning and dark. So we should just do like Bolt Nightmare. Oh, that's not enough anymore? Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. Huh. If we go legendary, that's 555, not legendary. Epic maybe? 400 rare? Rare voided is not enough, but our voided is our highest tier. So what if we go bolt and we go epic? 438. What if we instead go staff and then we go what did I do? We do epic and then we go bolt? 365. If we go bolt and we go legendary, I think that might be too much. 438, yeah. So what if we go lightning epic? That's as exact as I'm willing to go. Let's forge the weapon. Our voided epic staff. Off by 1. Good enough. 20 bucks. I'll take it. Here's the boss. Trailing off. Gem slot is ignored. We don't even use the gem slot. That's fine. They're weak to physical? Yeah, we could just buy body and soul. We have enough money for it. Our talent should still be kicking up. We got a sword. That sucks. Double crush and legendary. We'll sell the sword. Yeah, like the Warhammer's kind of terrible. Or, kind of better. We could also sell the legendary. Or I guess we'll sell these two. Or maybe we'll sell magic, we'll sell the sword. And then we'll just get in. 800 damage though. Ah, the famous wordsmith. I've heard so much about... Wait, I had something for this. ... Oh, the ellipses? I understand. They even use it in their... This is the part where I... it was right on the tip of my... 666. No comment. So if we just do like crush, what happens? 200 damage? That's not good enough? Are we really not allowed to use this? No, we can. It doesn't have the multiplier though, unless we do the shackles. And then now it has a multiplier? No, it still doesn't. What? Huh. What can we do here? Can we do like legendary crush? Oh, so close. We don't have another weapon, right? Yeah, we can switch between the sword. Legendary, it has to be legendary. Is Phoenix enough? No. Is lightning enough? No. Is quake enough? No. Rush is very close. If we put this here, we're still off? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's the last boss. I guess it doesn't matter. We can put this in there. But maybe take off Crush then. Maybe we'll put Quake and then another Quake. 795. We'll put Lightning and Quake. 748. Maybe we'll take off Legendary. We'll put in Phoenix. Ooh, no, we need that Legendary. Double Crush then? 2,000 or 1,200 I think is too much. Can we not make it there? I guess we can't unless we put 764. 728. You know what? It's still last boss. Let's just go for it. Crushing Warhammer of the rare Blazing Bolt. 728 damage. Four words to replace the 4 words that we used up. Chapter 1 complete. 1 chapter done, but the book isn't finished. Bonus gold of 40 bucks. I think that's where I'm gonna call it a video. If you want to see more of the game, go ahead and download the demo yourself. This is a pretty fun experience. Again, it's called Wordy Weapon. You can find it on Steam. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.